Greetings, this is Freenan Reamintra. I welcome you to another recap of Critical Role. Well, tonight's episode for review of Campaign 3, Saga Bell's Hells, Episode 67, Bloody Flowers. Let's see, it starts out with the ads, there was storm rain, and we get insight into the madness of Sam making his skits and stuff. Yeah. Honestly, I would recommend just seeing that. Honestly, that was actually pretty good. I tell you, but it's a little long for my general thing. And uh, there was also Baldur's Gate 3, with the Mind Flare, which deals with Faerum's and problem with Mind Flares. I think I've seen like things online about that, like videos about. Uh, they go into merch, including several like the air shard dice, which looks so good. But I'm trying to really resist temptation. They're talking about the ad for Candela Obscura and the finale, the season 1 finale of Mist. Mid, and then okay, right. Okay, then now we get all there. Now we get on to the intro, and then the recap of what's happened in previous episodes. ab- about reuniting after being split up after Banana's Key, catching up, sorting through some issues they may have had while setting up, going to Zephyr and meeting with Keyleth, the former player character, voice of the Tempest, leader of the Air, and currently infirmed with wounds which while don't bleed are not do not close. Uh, they also meet some of Orange Sailor, like two of his three triplet sister-in-laws and his mother. We learned that the as well as an interesting fact about his past that he was not aware about, concerning another member of the party. If you're wondering why I'm not going off, I'm just doing my own little recaps here to keep a result. Basically, they go looking for flowers that can be used to make a salve that should be able to help heal the wounded, the members of the Air Shari, as well as to go looking for the Air Shari's previous expedition to look for them, which includes the final triplet sister-in-law, Bernie. After trudging through uh, go, through the Grey Valley, a place touched but forever corrupted by the abyss, and where the blue flowers reside. Find some, but also find a piece of evidence of at least two corpses of two Shire members. There. We'll just go into the episode now. And it starts out with F.C.G checking out on how Orm's doing. They just encountered two of his comrades. and they still don't know the status of Bernie. He just doesn't answer. It just said asks how everyone else doing. Fern is apparently doing really good, but Orm himself is still a little shaken seeing his legendary leader in such a condition. Uh, oh, F.C.G is a little also concerned that wondering if what's Orm's plan after they get the flowers out. Will he continue on with the party or stay with the Airshotty? For now, Orm's plan is to get this over that and then go with the pot and then continue on the party, especially since it will help take on a current threat to his people. Yeah. They kind of note a lot of those things to be a very good mood. She explained that Iridon and her talk things out, and that's with air quotes. Mm-hmm. Of course, they keep trying to get about the kiss from the party. Let's see. They notice how at one point they while talking about Panathos, they notice that like trying to get that Imogen's admits that she saw. Well, they kind of, it's brought up that Imogen seems to be trying to convince herself that that taking down Padathos, or at least those who are trying to release him, is the best thing. She's kind of gotten used to her powers and started coming more into her power stuff. But these powers does she knows that these powers seem to come from Padathos, so should they prevent? Well, should they hinder Padathos? She's not sure what will happen to her. Like, will she just lose her powers or stuff? And they started wondering about the long term big term consequences, like those who were brought to life by gods, whether it's eternal and stuff like that. Would they if the gods were brought low, so, like suddenly go back to their previous state? Mm-hmm. There, yeah, FG is adamant about helping the gods because if only because so many people depend on them. Though in the party, there's a little bit of doubt.
Earlier,
Excuse me. Let's see.
Kind of with Chetney.
Can we just take a quick straw poll?
Yeah.
All everyone in favor of the gods, raise their hand. Oh boy.
well, let's keep going.
All those opposed, raise your hand. All those not sure?
Undecided.
Well, that's
Yeah, it's and that's the problem. It's. I feel like we need to figure this
that's
out.
everybody.
What was your vote? You didn't
He
really
just
vote
kinda
for it.
drank.
You
Did
just-
I'm abstaining.
You got to work in this governing body.
You're abstaining from being undecided?
Yeah.
He was in the bathroom.
You really are a punk.
Then they start talking more about. And then Laudna, who I'm not even sure if they've been over anything that would allow her to know this. This could just be like Madison, which brings up that he used to be something like a druid stuff, or as a member of the was born into the Hishadi. He goes over what he remembers and stuff. Like the fact that he doesn't really know about anything about the Hishadi, other what he's been told like during their adventures in Silra. Uh, so he tells about how whatever destroyed the Hishadi apparently is what killed it. What happened to the Hishadi? It killed his parents and teleported him to a teleported him to Marquette, and apparently turned him into an Earth Gnaut because he originally had like more normal skin. Uh, uh, Imogen does try to point out like at one point tells Warren's good that they needed to stop doing those. There's about it. Though they point out they actually don't know. Earlier in the episode, they point out like all they know about Dathos is like after in like history, and this was even like hidden history. So, and history is still always written by the victors. Yeah. So of course it's gonna be slanted against it, but yeah, personally, I'm still suspicious about where the red end originally came from. And if it's the reason why the gods left where they were originally. Okay. Anyway, Ashton says that where or not Pedasus is, the things that Ludinus has done to accomplish his goal clearly are bad enough to stop him on principle. Uh, Vern is worried what will happen to Imogen as well, though. It should be as well. I am not sure if that's going to be a big factor, though. Like the gods themselves imprisoned Pedathos, and if he was more killable, I feel like the gods would have ended him myself. That so. Anyway, they decided to go back to the mission of picking flowers.
Could have been worse.
Are we surrounded by monsters right now?
No, we're actually
Roll initiative.
That's a terrible thing to say about your friends.
being on fire and demons just flying about. We should probably keep going so we don't give up our position.
I'm gonna keep a slide whistle back here now, just in case.
You okay?
That was actually, that's how I fart.
Please fart. Oh.
That is a compacted too.
Let's find more of these forget-me-twats.
Mm-hmm.
There.
Well done.
All right. So, who is
As they move forward, there's a faint glowing wisp in the trees, and they see the ghosts of many a ghost of long dead warriors. Then, borne upon the wind, Chetney, his nose once again catches the smell of burnt flesh, it was like a burnt hair cell, and they think. Which prompted Lana to send Pate out on the scanning mission. But he doesn't really detect her much, and they're wondering why they constantly send out a scout who technically doesn't have eyeballs. They reach a huge hill and with the surrounded by caravasses. The smell growing ever stronger. Fern has an idea to get a closer look, but unfortunately, a lot of humor in this one.
You see any flowers around there?
make a perception check?
Yeah, is this going off
I have a
the
spy-
path?
we
The
have a
cooking
spyglass?
meat smell is very
We had a
off-putting.
spyglass.
Did
Did you
Or
give it back?
spyglass?
Gave it.
I
I gave it.
have
I
it.
gave it back. I think. Right.
Where did you get it?
From
I
the.
didn't say that out loud. That was Liam.
Oh, that was me. I have one.
Oh, you do?
Meat patch.
It's gone.
Well, it's got to be in one of your pockets.
Well, I'm looking in my
stolen?
phone and it's not here. I don't have one. Somebody took it.
What?
Do you suspect someone among us?
I don't know.
I'm going through my pockets looking for it.
All right. Whoever took it, just admit it.
What's it made of?
Chetney.
What's it made of?
It is a spyglass made out of whatever spyglasses are made out of. Probably metal, probably some
Then
glass.
don't look at me. I don't mess with that
Yeah, you
stuff.
Ashton.
I was
the
borrowing
light.
it from Sandus, and I was gonna return it to him the next time we saw him, but I can't now.
Sadly, I cannot take credit for this one. I was really hoping.
Yes?
Wait a minute. Is it in the hole?
I might have borrowed it back. Oh, to Xandus.
Unbelievable.
He stole from her.
How
Oh, it's
rude.
really like Xandus.
Yeah. They were good.
More than Fern?
More than a spyglass.
It's okay. It's all right. It's.
Is it?
I'm proud of you for getting away with it. That means you're
I
getting
mean, it
better.
feels like good trade for sending Xandus in a crashing sky vehicle into the
And we
ground.
still
did
don't know
have
if
one. I
they're
thought it was
safe.
just an extra
I think
one.
we found out that they were okay.
We saw them scurrying away.
Sure.
Case closed.
Cheap at half the price.
We owe him a shit.
Yeah, we
That's
do.
true.
We'll work on that.
All right, somebody else.
We're being
Look.
torn apart and betraying each other
Can I
now?
go?
I got sun in my eye. I can't see anything.
The crevasse and the shearing with the structure around it, like the rigging, that's like a mile and a half away,
Yeah.
like on the horizon.
I don't see any flowers though, but we should check out what
Is this,
it
oh, is
is.
this boring you, Imogen?
I don't.
Are there
I'm
any
sorry.
trees?
I feel like going
trees around?
really late
Why
right
are
now.
you two
All right, I'm gonna
particularly
climb
tired?
It is
Yeah, yeah,
scheduling.
do that
and see if I can spot some blue.
Did you stay
Okay.
up real late?
Yeah, were you
Go ahead
doing
and climb to the very top. You get
something
a peak
together?
point. Are you doing this? Are you trying
Watching
to stay
these originally takes
somewhat
so much
hidden at the
longer
peak
now
of a
that
very
I have
blanched
to
white
pause
tree?
and write down
Not
stuff.
anymore. No, not
Okay.
in this moment.
Okay. So go ahead and step up there and make a perception check.
Okay.
Oh, fuck yes.
Festering sore on your neck.
Oh, I just have those everywhere.
Oh, okay.
I had all the time.
Hey, Fern.
Yes.
I'm sorry.
Easy.
I'm sorry. I stole back
there it
the
is.
spyglass. I need to be the spyglass. Could you help me?
Yes, I can. I will guide you.
Thank you. I'm sorry.
I do nothing.
You're not going to Amazing! Petty non-guidance.
Pettiness is kind of our love language.
Yeah, I
I'm
totally,
into it.
I totally feel it.
I
feel
got
it.
you. I got you. I got you. Go for it. You're gonna get it. You're gonna find it. You're gonna get what you're looking for.
Anyway, they try to go looking for it, but they try to go for it sneakily, and well,
Soon? Or
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
domicile.
We're creeping.
Yeah, we're
right?
good. I would like a group stealth check as you head in that direction.
yeah, they try to be sneaky about this.
Sorry, I'm out of
Well,
toys
well,
for this.
they to be on the safe
Pass
side.
without a trace.
Okay.
Oh, you do?
Perhaps that a
Yes,
trace
yes,
in the group.
yes.
So I want to add plus 10 to this.
Stout.
Oh, thank God.
37.
Jesus.
Why?
Natural one.
Me too.
No way!
3 ones.
Tell me we got some north of 25s here.
I have
I mean,
a natural
I'm
20 for a 30.
Okay. 37 and a 30.
But each natural one counts as
Two
two
failures.
Two failures.
What you got?
14.
Okay, that's
fuck.
Wait,
Plus
wait,
10.
the 10?
I rolled a 2.
And what you got, Or?
27.
Okay.
Nope, we failed that.
Oh,
shit.
we're
We're
so
fine. We're
in
fine. We're
line.
fine.
It's fine.
Don't you smile over there.
Yeah, he's happy.
Oh, we're so
Finally gets to spend all these little check marks
Yeah, I
you've
was
been putting
gonna
out
say.
for every time we make a bad pun.
No.
This is karma, you guys.
Perennium's about to tear.
Oh, he does something with the count.
Stop doing it!
All right.
Throw a beanbag at you.
I ain't installed that trap door yet. Shit.
You get about halfway through the distance to the cleft of this hill. There is a moment where you're
Oh, that went longer than I thought. Anyway, they go in. They anyway after that disastrous stuff, they're noticed by some flying shapes above. Two of them start circling. In prep for incoming combat, Chetney takes on his wolf form, and F.C.G. noticing these seems to be creatures have avian features, which is birds, which makes them sort of his nemesis. Makes them the one thing that can really mess up a bird. Sheets of glass. And then the creatures begin their attack. These are rocks. They are immune to poison and the poison stagnation. They're resistant to the classic demon elements of cold, fire, and lightning, and as well as bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing from non-magical weapons. They have Maldak with beaks and talons. Says is there one of them tries to attack, but the spirit guardians, which are the panes of glass that F.C.G summoned, immediately carbon it. Imogen uses catapult to send a rock flying on there. There was a 2 birds, 1 stone joke, of course. However, it shows her one of her another abilities, stunning screech, and stuns her with a screech, of course. Arm comes to defense with the Bane switch to boost her AC. Yeah. Ashton Rage and sends it and knocks it 25 feet away for and where it is grappled by Chitney. Lana uses Silver Wars to interfere with some attacks. During this fight sequence, we also get to see Sam's 2 of Sam's uh, signs of the day. This is kind of reference to the speculation that Chitney may be Orm's father, and I said it's speculating they're making jokes that Chitney could be his father. He's not really. And then later on in the things, Travis, it's a meme. And supposedly there's another one which I did not see, don't remember seeing, which says, it says, internet, no one is pregnant. Basically, a clarification. Anyway, I plugged in, you jackass. There's an accidental friendly fire when first burning hands end up killing both Jenny and the rock he is holding the grapple. It tries to escape with the stunning by stunning people around it, but only succeeds in stunning Fern and F.C.G. And Imogen quickly finishes it out with shocking grasp. One of those successful uses of shocking grasp in the episode. Yeah. Anyway. Oh yes. Oh yeah, Alana. Oh sorry. Can I go between notes? Lana did end up taking the one out with the first one out with a with Eldritch Flash, and Imogen's shocking grasp was in a form of strangulation as well. It just let it burn in her hands. The party quickly goes to the structure. They see more rocks overhead. They, the buildings and small stuff there, and there seems to be damage and stuff all around. And it, due to a history check or something, it is revealed to be an Iridon Bastion. Built not too many years ago. Uh, Basically, it's an extension uh, uh, of the Temple of the Platinum Dragon, and it's basically meant to. It's like guarding a planar entry point, like a gateway to another plane. Just how the Ashari, they mentioned that it's like how the Ashari guard passages to the elemental planes. There are also places where the more outer planes can be crossed over to, and always some sort of fort or something that's guarding it. There's some more of burning here in people, which indicates that people may have been roasted here. And using today's ability, Grim Psychometry, he and through it, Chetney has a vision of Bastion being overrun by demons, and just having a few days earlier. The party prepares approach. They split up into groups. Team up high or something. Oh, wait a second.
Taken out by these things.
We don't need to beat it. We just need to get in and get the panty petunias and get out of there.
No,
God damn it.
We don't know that they're in there.
Duration should be worth two.
I agree.
This isn't about chrysanthemums, okay?
We are fucking dead.
Nice knowing you.
That was a good one.
But you're right.
Anyway. There's the team up high and team down below. I think it's called, the first one's called up high. They start seeing many different, several types of demons, including imps, first off, they see they see many impish demons. Three more taller, more warrior-like demons. Demons drawing in, going in a magic circle somewhere. And three male cage seem to be holding prisoners, different humanoids. And then there was one 13-foot tall like very large ones, a demon. I think, which which I think is revealed to be later on a Namaste. Hey, I'll show you up. And it's holding who holds a silver sword way too small for it. Call it, I guess, a trophy of some kind. And two, they with the use of tongues of the spell tongues, F.C.G. not the flesh tongue, definitely not the flesh tongue, and and F.C.G. manages to pick up something probably what they're saying. I must see soon. They quickly try to get position, and then Fern spots one of the guardians walking, doing rounds like in guard. Suddenly get pulled aside into darkness, and there is a flare fire, which seems to kills it. And a horned winged humanoid with a line mane. There's a picture to the side for those who are wondering. Do deep red skin stuff too. Like black velvety robes. Mm, stuff. And he's taking out the so we already can speculate that this is possibly a devil, which have a notorious grudge against animosity with demons. And she tells the other team about the team thinking he could potentially be an ally, but they realize the time to act now. They start going in. Imogen uses a sympathetic stack to kill all the smaller demons with an echo logic. Two of the larger demons start moving toward Fern and Chitney. Teams outside quickly. Oh, it's topside. That's what's going. Mix jumps down the cliff. Go with the use of feather ball. There. They use different strategies to stop the ascent, including grasping line, and Ashton reveals that, as I suspected, the immovable rod is now embedded into his hammer. This would be the same one Bordor has. I told you guys that's gonna be like they were so excited when they found out Bordor was carrying a immovable rod. And F.C.G. trying to keep this command on two of the demons who are looking concerned. The command being mime. How about I just let you see what happens?
In Abyssal, or whatever language we're speaking, is the command mime. Mime.
The worst part is it's going to be infernal mime, which is somehow worse.
Abyssal, technically.
Abyssal, wow, abyssal mime.
Yeah, wisdom save for both of them.
Oh wait, I can cast it at 2 different people.
Oh,
I thought
you can affect an additional creature at 2nd level. Sorry, I misunderstood that. If it's just one, then...
Oh, I can do. I didn't know I could do that. Then I'll cast it at 2nd level and target both of them.
Okay.
It's a Wisdom 15.
Wisdom 15. It's a cocked natural 1. And natural 2.
Hey!
They're not open and strong on this one. Both of them, like, flying forward. They both land. Look at each other. And one of them goes... They're stuck in a box! The other one goes...
It's windy. It's real windy.
Oh, that's solid. Oh, no.
Let's go. Do we attack them or do we run? What do we do?
Should we try to go into that alcove?
You got 1 round this last.
We got 6 seconds.
Do something with
Should we
them.
go in that alcove and then go find that
Maybe we
person?
should. Should we just leave these guys and go?
Let's go.
All right, we're gonna go.
I love it.
We're just gonna run.
Run towards everything?
I guess.
No, I think we're gonna run up towards the alcove and try and make our way up towards demon guy that got pulled into the thing.
Cool. We're in the middle of everything. That's cool.
Yeah.
Maybe try to kill him real quick.
Okay.
No, let's go.
So you go rushing up at the side, which turns into a climb. So I'm gonna need athletics checks from 3 of you as you're now attempting to climb up the side of this hill to get to the alcove.
And the other 2 should kill these guys.
Yeah?
You wanna do that? I'll stay.
No, you will die. That's 2 of them against you.
Please. I'll stay.
I'll go to the alcove.
Yeah.
We have
I'll
a
stay.
well-oiled machine and an erector.
Oh, anyway, unfortunately for them, command spell ends, and they will roll for initiative right after the break. There's a very nice ad for Florence Rings, a trailer for Boulder's Gate, including some more risque imagery. 2 different. They showed a lot of different dice sets, as I recall. Tempting, but I had to stay strong. Talk about the backpack and the watercolor journal, which you can't see now, but it's what I currently use to take my notes. So I demonstrate. They talk about the various Comic Cons they're coming up with too. The trailers for Candle Obscura, which is I think it was a new one for Candle Obscura, and there's also Midst. And for their trip subscription, they have a new thing where, based on Sam's earlier ad, where he tries the same thing, but it always comes back to the subscription things and stuff, and he starts seeing conspiracy and having a breakdown. Very fun. I recommend you do watch it. Just tuning. They keep going. They begin the combat. They notice inside the cage there's in one of the cages there's a female soldier of the Platinum Dragon, like one of the Bastions, and then a Tempest Blade. A gnome Tempest Blade. One of those Keylip guards. Lana Mac goes straight into her form of dread. Okay, basically open so the game's on. they entered this this new devilish combatant asked who Fern is and stuff, and she said that there are. Said she's a friend. And he said, "No, nothing. We are just we are temporary allies at most." Like he's not interested in there. Basically, so he agrees that they're not enemies, but he's definitely not going to call himself friends. F.C.G used Scramble the Dead, which is a reskin of Toll Dead with computer loading noises and stuff. And Imogen casts minute meteors. I think there's a debate on what the actual name is. I think her are reskinned to look like miniature rudises instead of just meteorites. This the devil reveals he is a form of paladin and stuff, and he managed to use a divine smite on one of the demons for massive damage. And he comes up with his favorite blood curse blood agony. And use Terminal to take out one another. Okay, there's a welcome to the feast scene. Another demon runs out of the floor. I have combat picks. There, that big thing there is a Nafashe. That's one of the fighter demons. There's the Nafashe. They're very big stuff. Looks a lot more intimidating than it does in the D&D book. Mm-hmm. Moving a total to reach. The closets uh, formerly scatter. Small creature, very small. Only 2 feet in height. Anyway, Orm, after taking care of a demon that tried going visible to scare him, uses bane switch to increase Imogen's AC by a whopping 8, which I think is maximum. He can do this. Uh, well, Lana breaks into another cage and uses a quick ray floss to embrittle the A. While the change, which the captive then manages to break. Mm. F.C.G. tries using a command on a demon to betray. But, however, while he was hoping it would then attack one of the other demons, fortunately, there's limits to the spell, so it allows him to get away without attack opportunity. Imogen tries to lightning bolt the Nelfish Day. But it just shrugs it off. Like, I think Nelfish Day actually it has the classic resistance to cold, fire, and lightning. So, and it just like bounces it off. And then with a follow-up attack by Chetney for Terminal, but it still seems to be going strong. Ashton is like finishing up with a demon on his tower. Then things start getting bad.
The Nimbus. That's
It's
true.
true. You've seen me.
And is going to just unleash on you.
Yeah.
So
But your AC is +8, right?
Yeah, with the worm.
Yeah, you're gonna be fine.
that's 1 bite and 2 claw attacks against you.
It's fine.
Have you taken any damage?
That is going to be a 24 to hit.
Oh,
Damn it.
no! Yeah, that hits.
Oh, sorry.
About 26 to hit.
Sorry.
Fuck your monster.
And a 27 to hit. It all comes around now.
Even with a +8 to. Sorry.
It hits.
About 26 to hit.
Fuck your monster.
And a 27 to hit.
It
It all comes
Gamer
around now.
means nothing.
All the bad rolls come around for his
No,
round.
no,
You're gonna be fine.
I am just paper. I am.
You're gonna
Alrighty.
be fine.
I have less health than Laudna, and she looks like a stick.
Let me look. Let me see how far away you are.
Bite strike.
You got this? You got this?
At least if you go down, maybe it'll explode and take him with you.
Damn it.
And everybody else that's on the top.
Damn it, I'm not close enough.
So what you watch is first it bites down because you're right there for 32 points of piercing damage
Oh.
into you and kind of lifts you up in its jaws, like kind of like Audrey 2. You see just Imogen's legs kicking from inside as it takes both of its claws and digs them into her back in its attempt to like tear her open from the back outside.
Holy brutal stay brutal.
So the first claw strike is going to be
No.
14 points of slashing damage.
Yeah.
And the second one is going to be
Pretty close here. It's close.
13 points of slashing damage.
See, you're fine.
Barely. Barely.
I don't like that at all.
Barely up.
Oh my god.
Healer!
I'm not. I'm trying to get over there.
Heal my girlfriend!
Fucking what? What was it?
This is Marisha!
There's a. What? Did you hear that, guys?
So Laudna, all you see is this creature loom down a shadow, and then Imogen is gone. You hear muffled screams and just a spatter of blood across the top of the tower before she slumps down into the ground, pulling yourself free from its
You will
grasp.
definitely hear Laudna go, no!
You
Oh, I'm like
are
right
also
in front of the cage, too.
Yes.
splattered.
See, dead.
The creature is now licking its lips. Like you see the inside of its teeth are all crimson. It's like,
Blade still in hand through all that, right?
yeah,
Okay.
Wow.
Okay.
yeah. Didn't strike with the blade this time. Just
No,
went
I
for
gotcha.
dual claws in there.
I gotcha.
and it's going to stay put. It's enjoying its current position of lording over everything on the top of this tower. That finishes its go. Now the other individual's going to go. The one that's over there is going to go ahead and make a strike at both of you. One against you, Chetney. Natural one. There's the balance. And against the fiend friend over there, that will actually hit with an.
Anyway, sorry. Anyway, she got total of 59 damage. Barely up, barely. The demon basically tells him, "Do your part." But and then when the devil and the demon, then one of the demons come up to him and tries to attack. But then but it's finished off by the blood curse of bloated agony. That's Clark attempted to say that he did do his part. Or I'm trying to get Imogen to safety. Make sure Imogen stays safe. Like goes up, it does another. It tries it 3 times to disarm, or wait, was it twice? It disarm it on his last attempt. That caused it to fall to the courtyard below, and uses the last of his superior die to add another 9 points to her AC. To telephone her to get her out here. Lana does try to use strong grasp to shocking grasp. However, and she tries to channel it through the metal cage the officer is staying on. He gets electrified, but he notices it, manages to grab hold on the sides and use it to ground the lightning. And basically, she had advantage since she was trying to use the physics to challenge you through the cage, so it would definitely hit. She had advantage of both things, but she got 4 bad dice rolls in a row. Excuse me, this was Lana trying to use the shocking grass on them, and once I felt she uses a minor urge to grab to try to avoid attack blows while she um and Imogen have at the latter moment like, "Do you trust me?" and stuff. Basically, trying to use Featherfall to get her out of distance, safety. And Imogen immediately takes a potion of superior healing. She then uses a psychic lance to attack the leader, the not shape of again, but that puts her his attention back on her. At one point, the demon looks at one of them, I forget who, and said, "Not ripe yet." But then says, then responds, "Your hunt is next." Okay, Farron uses Bite Spell on one of the demons, but then some more Vert Rocks arrive, return. Uh, so yeah, now still in her. Let's see. Chetney was at one point, Chetney finds the sword that Navashe dropped. Uh, uh, they're trying to get at the beginning. I think they're specifically trying to keep the big guy off of Imogen. Ashton actually does manage to get to the Navashe and Tekken. However, it leaps off the tower, or does Delta and lands next to Lon Imogen, immediately attacking Imogen with all of his attacks, rendering her unconscious. So now they're in big. Um, Orm sees this and also jumps off the tower, going in for the attack. Alana manages to attack a Blight while using her form to sort of stand over Imogen to protect her. Like standing, like, you want to get to her, you gotta go through me thing. There. Thankfully, okay. Fern does a wall shape into her freaking shoe bill. Oh. And uses the phone to transport F.C.G to Imogen, so they could see her go down through a gap in the buildings, between the buildings. So, allows her to cast a healing word to bring Imogen back to consciousness before she even has to take a death save. She then immediately retaliates with a shocking grasp, removing its reaction. Then cast invisibility on both her and Lana, so they can make a retreat. They can make, so they can do tactical withdrawal and make their way toward. Shit, I said it. And they go to F.C.G so they maybe get more healing. The devil is finishing off the James, and Chetney grabs the sword, the dropped sword, and before going after the and attacking with it. He then hears a voice, but then he hears a voice in his head. Rise in glory, take what you've taken, and together we'll do great things. Third campaign in a row, his character's gotten a sentient weapon. Third time. Grog got the sword of Kaz for a while, and Ford started out and had the sword of the sword of fathoms for so long. After an attack by Ashton, the Nupse in charge starts to withdraw, try to attempt to withdraw from battle. Lana, while still invisible, unlocks more another cage, telling warning that F.C.G that Imogen is invisible. And basically, they decide for Imogen to just go into to him to give her a hug. Like she goes and gives hugs her, and while they're hugging, F.C.G can use a healing spell on her. So, Fern, I believe, still in her shoebill form, goes after the fleeing demons. She drops her, but drops the form to cast Blight to finish off the leader. The officer. She takes the tusk as trophies as it dissolves. And Lana and Chetney manage to open up the last the rest of the cages. Free all prisoners. There are 2 Iridon Bastion soldiers, 2 Tempest Blade stuff, and Bernie, Orm's sister-in-law. Yeah, so no heartbreak. Bottom to the left, right. Sorry, bottom to our right. They hug and say nice things. They're then approached by the devil. Fern, or at least approaches Fern, introduced as Tevan Kavask. He is described as a devil paladin, a champion of Asmodeus himself. He is known as the Retribution of the Hells. Stuff. There because to deal with demons. They basically asked who he was and stuff, and he asked them who they were loyal to, and or let's ask Fern who she's loyal to and herself. Basically, something has even got his lord shaken, and he's what's she trying to do? Uh, and he tries to sort of convince her to start worshiping Asmodeus. An eternity of purpose, strength. He offers her eternity of purpose, strength, and pleasure for those. Yeah, interesting. And pleasure. She seems for a moment to be at least temporarily able to tempt her, make some sort of deal. But eventually getting aid from Asmodeus later, but it's also interesting. They don't know this here, but the others try to talk to him, but he kind of ignores them and stuff. I think he after seeing her power, he thinks she's the leader of the group. But with food, so before. Basically, he sees her as leader, and which is why he refused to talk to the rest of Belzhel, seeing them as her unlings, like negotiate with who's in charge. Wonder what it will happen when it finds out that that their group is basically does things by consensus. They don't actually have a singular leader. But anyway, he ends up making some sort of deal, like for future, like to allow her to contact Asmodeus to make future agreements and stuff, perhaps before flying off. Uh, 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 Orm has Bernie catch him up. What happened? They basically, I think, went to seek help from getting the flowers from the Bastion, not knowing they had already fallen. Some of them managed to I think so, they said just mentions that Southern Shard did manage to escape. It's probably still out there, but they're basically going to be the main course for the victory celebrations. The Nelfish Schnee, who calls himself Extravas the Gluttonous, who is a servant of a demon prince, Ver, Ver, Vrondu, Vra, Vrondulan. No idea what he's the demon prince of. they, they find some. They do have some packs, and do have enough flowers to cure the wound, Keyleth, and perhaps all the other like 3 or 4 wounded back in Zephyra. Chetney has asked if the sword they had belongs to them, but none of them seem to recognize it. F.C.G. They would try. F.C.G. tries to do a identify, but Chetney quickly puts it. We're seeing some of Travis's habits, I think. uh, Imogen says that that she can use a teleport spell, but they'll have to wait till morning because they were tapped out. They managed to carve out this little cave using a spell and the things for shelter. Yeah. And that is where the episode ends. Also, real quick, they do have updated stats with new artwork for Lana, as well as most of those, except for Orem and Ashton. Who were they? Who still technically haven't gotten their new wardrobes yet. I have, because of one person seeing what their new looks like, so I got spoiled, but I'm waiting for that. All that's left now is to show you my homebrew for the thing, the Witch Hunter Ranger, and something to help deal with enemy casters. Warning: you cannot. I won't. The link will be left blank, like to be pending for this in the descriptions, because I don't think if I give you it now, it would show you. It's currently private because of some things. As such, if you want to use this stuff, you should probably. I'm going to take it slow. Take screenshots so you'll be able to, or pause and type down what it says, so you can get the class. This is technically a fully developed things. I don't know what they think I'm missing. Anyway, the Witch Hunter Ranger. Quick things. Uh, magic is the most potent of weapons. When the weave is misused, devastation abounds. It is only natural that countermeasures would be formulated. Hunt down those who would distort the natural world. As your first feature, this is a level 3. The first two are both level 3. And yes, being a ranger class, it is also you are also technically a half caster. You can cast so. And you could there it basically distinguishes two different types of casters: arcane, which are wizards, sorcerers, artificers, bards, or and warlocks, as well as any melee subclasses, which allow you to start cast spells. Your uh these would be the um like subclasses that would you get like if they get like wizard lists and stuff like arcane tricksters, eldritch knights, that sort of thing. It basically in arcane those are arcane casters or divine casters, which are both the holy magics and nature magics. Clerics, paladins, druids, other rangers. Again, any melee subclasses that using those spell lists. These two types of casters are treated as creature types for your favorite enemy option. That's where you automatically get it. Does not count against the ones you already know. You also, depending on which one of the ones you get, either if you pick arcane uh, arcane casters, you can get advantage on arcana checks, or you get advantage on arcane checks if you choose arcane casters, or if you chose divine casters, you get advantage on religion and nature checks. It does not replace zero. It basically choosing this will not replace what a favorite enemy you already have. However, if you can, and you can also later on when you get to choose other creature types and stuff for favorite enemies at like levels 6 and 14, you can choose the other caster types too, but it will count as your choice, and you won't get any other choice that level. The other level 3 is your witch hunter spells. When at level 3, when you get the subclass and you only have first level magic, you get the spells detect magic and identify, to know what you're doing. You also get, but also interesting, get a cantrip. A third, which you normally don't get as a bonus thing on the spell list, but I decided to create bonfire because historical witch hunt. So like it's basically just there as a reference. At 5th level, when you get second level spells, you get blindness, death. You can cast blindness, deafness, and silence now. For your level 3 spells, which you get in level 9, you get counterspell and dispel magic. You might want to pause and write this stuff down because it currently can't be just picked up on D&D Beyond because of some weird rules. Your 4th level spells are Confusion and Resilience Spirit to protect you, or stuff. And finally, you're at level 17 when you get access to 5th level magic. You get Circle of Power and Wall Force. I felt like these will all be the best spells to help take on enemy casters. Now for level 7, and at Ranger or 7th level, you automatically become aware of casting of spells by your chosen casters. From the knowledge caster things within 60 feet of you, and they cast you were like what where you can actually determine where, but you gotta make a survival check to be able to home in. DC is 30 minus your total ranger level. The higher you go, the easier it gets. You'll know more. If you don't and you don't know which direction they are, but the school of magic and the level of magic. At level 15, and you also get a boost as your ability to sense the spellcraft of sensing spellcraft also now extends over your primeval awareness while you're using it, which is like while using it you get 1 mile unless you're in your favorite terrain. Then it's like 6 or 8 miles. And considering how high the level is, you are at that point, like you're going against a DC 15. You got a good chance of also detecting how where they are. This might be one of my more powerful subclasses. Maybe that's why they're so hesitant to let me publish this. And then then you get scavenging spells. Starting at Ranger level 11, after a spell is cast within range of your spell sensing, like I kind of had everything linked to the previous, like a previous interlinked with their abilities. But anything, but anytime a spell is cast within range of, when you get to level 15, this could really explode. If you can sense the spell, you can summon and bring to yourself the residual magic of the spell left over, which comes in the form of spell essence points. You gain a number of spell points equal to the level of spell cast, and when okay, I have a typo here, but basically when you can expend a number of collected spell essence points and to replenish spell slots using a number equal to the spell slot level times 5. You fill that number in, you get the spell slot. That means the longer you go, the more you face off against castles, the more you go. Though you lose all the points you collected after completing a long rest. And finally, the last ability of this subclass. At Ranger, you get Bane of Casters. This one is actually inspired by Critical Role, specifically Exandria Unlimited Calamity, the Taxman's ability to do damage based on the highest spell slot they still have available. I didn't want to do right exactly, so instead, at Ranger level 15, when you strike a caster, you a caster which you have the caster type for, or as a favorite enemy because of knowledge of the casters. If you strike them with a melee attack, I guess this is also. I suppose that this would be like a. This also could you use range attack stuff. I may need to go back and edit this again, but if they have cast the spell since the end of your last turn, for every time you hit him or strike, inflict extra damage equal to the level of spell cast, plus their spell casting modifier. Cantrips you only inflict if it's they use a cantrip, you only inflict damage equal to their spellcasting modifier. And that is it for the Witch Hunter. Here, just give you a little time to copy down stuff. Pause it right now if you need to get down. I might just put this in the comments later, all the different sections. But okay. But with that being said, I thank you for joining me. This is Free Night Redimension, and I wish thee good fortune on the quest of life.